Alrighty, on the warm-up it says, given the two polynomials x squared minus or plus 3x plus 4 and x minus 9, we got two things we got to do. We got to add the two polynomials and we got to multiply the two. So in order to add, let's just put them next to each other and put them in parentheses, plus x minus 9. So just like we've done in the past, we're going to combine like terms. So I'm going to start off with the x squared. Is there anything like x squared? There is not, so we're going to leave it. We got 3x here. Combine that with the 1x over here, giving us 4x. And we've got plus 4 plus negative 9. That gives us negative 5. So again, just combining like terms. Now for multiplying, we're going to take the first polynomial, multiply it by x minus 9. And from here we got to go through and just distribute. So everything from the first group to everything in the second group. So x squared times x, giving us x cubed. X squared times negative 9 gives us negative 9x squared. 3x times x gives us plus 3x squared. 3x times 9 gives us negative 27x. Last, we've got 4 times x giving us 4x. And 4 times negative 9 giving us negative 36. No, just negative 36. Alright, now we got to go through and clean up combine like terms. There's nothing like x cubed, so let's leave that. Now the way this worked out, I ended up having the x squareds already next to each other. So negative 9x squared plus 3x squared gives us negative 6x squared. Then we've got our x terms. So negative 27x plus 4x gives us negative 23x. And last, we don't have anything like our negative 36, so we just have negative 36. So your final answer is x cubed plus 6x, or sorry, minus 6x squared minus 23x minus 36. All right, let's take a look at our lesson for today, just a couple of operations we're going to be doing. This is mostly about notation. We've done everything like this before. We just need to focus on a couple small pieces. So for addition, if you see f plus g of x, that just means you're adding the whole function f of x plus g of x. If you have f minus g of x, that just means you're taking all of f of x and subtracting all of g of x. For multiplication and division, if you have fg, so f times g of x, that means the whole function f of x times all of g of x. And for division, f over g, f divided by g of x, means we have all of f of x divided by all of g of x, as long as g of x is not equal to 0. You can never divide by 0. So let's start off with an example or two with addition and subtraction. So first it says f plus g of x. That just means we're going to be adding our two functions. So I'm going to take my first function, 4x squared plus 3x minus 1, and add that to g of x, which is 6x plus 2. Combine like terms. There's nothing like 4x squared, so that's all by itself. I've got 3x and 6x. Add those together, we get 9x. And minus 1 plus 2 gives us plus 1. So again, just like we did earlier. For the bottom one, people always get a little messed up when we're doing subtraction. So f minus g of x, right, all of f of x. So we have 4x squared plus 3x minus 1. And we're subtracting all of 6x plus 2. Now make sure to put it in parentheses, because otherwise it would look like it was minus 6 and then you're adding 2. But really you're subtracting positive 2. So nothing like 4x squared in the other group. 3x minus 6x gives us negative 3x. And negative 1 minus 2 gives us negative 3. So again, make sure you're putting things in parentheses.